Good morning, Monarchs. So to continue learning about all the recycling and Earth Day and how to keep our Earth happy and safe, we're going to learn about Freddie the Fish today, okay? This is Freddie the Fish. Can you say good morning, Freddie Fish? Okay, and I have Eloise and Jane help me with our Freddie the Fish science experiment. So Freddie the Fish, he is a happy little fish that lives in a crystal clear lake water. He enjoys the shade of the tall trees along the riverbank and gets lots of insects to munch on each day. How do you think Freddie feels about living in this beautiful lake with lots of bugs to eat? Okay, so I want you to talk about with your mommy and daddy how you think Freddie feels about living in this beautiful lake. Okay, one day, Freddie wondered what was beyond his little part of the river. He decided to go on a little journey and explore. He heads downstream. He's going to go downstream and he's ready to see the world. Along the river, Freddie first comes across a spot where bulldozers are taking out trees and clearing land. Yeah? Soil and dirt roll over because there are no tree roots to hold the soil in place. Poor Freddie gets soil in his gills. Without the trees, Freddie notices he is feeling warmer. Okay, so can you pour the soil onto Freddie? So you're going to put it onto him. Yep, all of it. Pour all of it on there. Good. Okay. Let's take a look at Freddie. Okay. Yep, keep him in there. Keep him in there. Okay. As Freddie rounds the corner, he has to dodge a golf ball that nearly lands in the river. The golf club likes to keep their courses looking really nice, so they use a lot of fertilizer. Unfortunately, when it rained last, it caused it to run off into the river. So he's at the golf course now, but the fertilizer that keeps the grass green goes into the river. So Eloise, can you pour the fertilizer? Pour it on to Freddie the Fish. How is he looking, girls? Is he looking good?
Yeah.
Not so good. Okay, let's take a look at Freddie the Fish. How do you think he's feeling right now? Okay. Next, Freddie noticed that this area had a lot of tall plants growing and was actually starting to feel smothered. However, Freddie is a trooper and he charged on, swimming down the river. After a while of swimming, Freddie began to notice a salty taste in the water, and he started to feel it sting in his gills. All the salt that was used on the roads in the winter had worked its way into the river. Okay, Jane, you want to put the salt into the water?
Yeah.
And it was starting to hurt Freddie the Fish. Okay, let's take a look at Freddie. He's not looking too good. Do you think he likes swimming around with all this stuff in the water?
No.
Okay. Freddie continues on and passes a picnic site at a local park. As he was walking along, the wind blew in some paper that people had left on the ground. Okay, pour it in there. Let's take a look at Freddie. Would you want paper in your eyes like that? Yeah, you're next. Freddie is starting to feel a little bit distressed, but he keeps moving on. It begins to rain, and Freddie notices that the rain is a little bit different. It turns out the rain is acid rain, caused by all the air pollution. Pour that onto Freddie. Okay, let's take a look at Freddie. Along the river edge, Freddie comes across an old abandoned factory. There are a lot of pollutants and rusty materials sleeping in the river. This creates a sludge in the river, and Freddie tries to swim through it. Put in the sludge. Let's take a look at Freddie. Does he look really happy anymore?
No.
Okay, last one. After struggling, Freddie finally gets through the toxic pollutants in the river. Alongside of the river, Freddie notices a man dumping oil from his car into the water. And it gets into his gills and he starts to have difficulty breathing. Freddie decides to start home, but he isn't feeling really good anymore. So, Freddie, how would you feel if you were happy and clean, and then as you started to go on your adventure, all of this dirt and pollution started to get on you? So now I want you to talk about with Mom and Dad. How do you think that Freddie feels swimming through all of the polluted water? Okay? And then we'll talk about it in our Zoom meeting.
Okay, all done.
All done?
All done.
Okay, say thank you. Say bye.
Bye. Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Okay.